Looks like we're live. Perfect. Looks like we're live. Excellent. So, morning, guys. Welcome to Total Body with George, which is your half-hour muscle toning, heart pumping, cardio sweat session on a Friday morning to get set for the weekend. Okay. Don't know about you guys, but I am pretty excited about the announcement we had earlier this week. The light is at the end of the tunnel now. Gym's going to be opening soon. I can get a haircut. Got a spoon soon enough. It's going to be fantastic, guys. So, this morning, as always, no equipment needed. I have got a few exercises that I've carefully selected that can be done. Most can be done without. Most can be done without any equipment at all. But there are a few that are very, very easy to adapt. If you have some lighter dumbbells, maybe like, I don't know, 2 to 10 kilos, or a heavier weight for the squats as well. Okay, so if you have those, go ahead and grab those now. Right, if you want to use them. If you don't want to use them, you can't be bothered. You can't be bothered to do it. So this morning, we're going to do a brief warm up. Same format as for the previous weeks. It's been pretty successful. I quite like doing it, and it's really straightforward to plan and run. It's 10 exercises, 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, done as a circuit. And then we rest a couple of minutes and do it again. That's the class. As always with these classes, make sure you got some water. I always say bring a coffee, but I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I had to have it before the class, but I've had it, I promise. If you start to feel unwell, if you feel dizzy, faint, any of those weird symptoms that you might associate with working too hard, just chill out a little bit. If you struggle with a particular exercise, you don't have to do it, okay? Your alternative is pick a different exercise. Try and do something related if you can. If not, just do anything. But if you really don't want to do anything, and if you're too tired to do that exercise, or you need to stop, just stop. It's not the end of the world. Everybody has those episodes. I have them sometimes, not all the time. So it's all right to feel like that. Okay. So we've been on for 2 minutes. Is it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start mobilizing my hips and my back. We're going to do, it's about 5 exercises, more, 3 or 4, not too complicated. Then we're going to get pretty much straight into the workout, okay? Remember, you can do this on demand. If this is too early for you, you can just look at the video later on. All our Zoom classes as well, you can do that. So get hold of us, send us a DM. Sort you out. So, I'm just going to make it so I can see my whole self, my best self. I might turn that big light off because it's making a bit of a glare. Right. Stuff. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so, as always, we're going to do the world's greatest stretch. Press up position. A bit later. Press up position. We're going to bring your foot to your hand. Stretch out the hips. Really push towards your heel. With your hand, you're going to reach to the ceiling. Sit back and do a little hamstring stretch. So this is getting most of the legs ready. For the work we're going to do. But that rotation in the upper back is really useful for anything where I know you'd think of it as, rotating this way, but it's really useful for pushing overhead as well. Because if you think about what you're doing, I'll keep doing a stretch, by the way. If you think about what you're doing, if you lift one side of your chest up, if you start over, lift one side of the chest up, all you're doing is rotating. You're not really extending in one direction. It doesn't work like that. Okay. I reckon if you ignore me talking and stopping, that's about 5 each side. Next exercise. Onto your back, so we're just going to do a glute bridge. So up, 3, 2, 1, come down. 3, 2, 1, down. Really squeeze the glutes here. Don't go onto your toes, keep the heels down. You don't have to lift the toes up, but if it helps you to feel the glutes working, then do that, that's fine. You also you want to keep the lower back straight as well, so we don't want to be arching the back here, trying to get as high as we can. That's not the purpose of this exercise. We're just looking to switch the glutes on, wake them up, because most of us have been in bed for, what, 6 to 8 hours not moving? And we don't really want to be getting straight up and expecting them to work. One more rep. 3, 2, 1, down. Okay. Right. We're going to do a bird dog. So hands and knees. Take the left hand, take the right leg, reach for kick back. Just going to do 5 each side. Sweep the heel back, keep the body in place, don't roll side to side. Okay. Hands and knees. Lift the knees off the floor. We did it in the kettlebell workout on Monday night. So, sit back, roll back, keep the knees off the floor, push the floor away. Get your bum down to your heels. It's like a down dog, but with a bent knee, if you like. Okay. So, drink. Grab some space. If you have those weights, this is when we're going to start to use those. Okay. So, my foot. I forgot to change it. My first exercise. It's a reverse lunge. Can you tell what time of day I was writing the class out yesterday? Reverse lunge. Okay. When I set the timer, we'll get going. A reverse lunge is the side. Keep your weight over your front leg. Step back. We're going to alternate each rep. Different legs every time. You only got 2. Different leg every time. If you want to hold a weight down by the sides, up by the chest, you can have 1, and you can pass it over. Up to you. Off we go, guys. 40 seconds work. You touch the knee down. If you're trying to really create a lot of control and generate as much time under tension as you can, control on the way down. Don't touch the knee down, but get it nice and low. If you have to get the knee down close to the floor, or sorry, if you struggle to feel how much your knees are bending, you can't tell whether you're here or here, yeah, tap it gently down, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, have a rest. The next exercise, okay, there's some variations on this we can do. I've written it down as a 1-arm burpee. Take a hand, and then your other hand goes down, and then do the same thing. If you want to do it 2 hands, that's fine. It's quite intense on the shoulders, whatever you're most comfortable with. Off you go. I'm not going to jump. I don't trust myself not to smash this. Rocky doing his arm press ups. I'm going to do a burpee. Try and get the feet maybe too narrow, okay? Or shoulder width is good. For me, that's just around the outside of the mat. Fine. So, it's an upper body exercise now. Diamond grip press up. Make the little diamond spy through it. And do a press up. Do it on your knees if you'd prefer, okay? On the knees is easier. Off you go. Okay. Come on. If you're struggling with a hand position, if you can't do it, and if you can't go on the knees, go a little bit wider, that's all right. Have a go at hands directly under the shoulders. See how that feels. Make it a bit of a tiger press up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. There we go. Oh, a triple extension, that's cool. So, on one leg. Go down, go up, onto your toes, lift the knee up. Just on the right leg, off you go. So, oop, down, up, oop. This is called a triple extension because ankle, knee, hip extend at the same time. 3 joints, triple extension. It's fundamental for like anything athletic. And when I say athletic, I don't mean, or if you play a sport, you should do this. If you want to be able to walk better, run better, you know, if you're not confident about your overall strength, have a rest. Like everybody should really be practicing movements like this. Like this. It's no different to, remember kettlebells? Triple extension? A high pull, it's the same as that. It's just, you know, one leg. Now do the other leg now. So knee up. And again, if you're anything like me, you'll find that one side is way easier or harder. This is my easy side, my left side, my strong side. Should feel the glutes working. It's on one leg. Oh, it's difficult this. Balance. Hard to balance when you've been sat on the sofa for a year. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we're halfway through. Plank walkouts. My plan with this is to keep the hands on the floor the entire set. Walk out, 1, 2, 3. In plank position, walk back. Then I intended, keep everything down here. You can bend the knees if you need to. Off you go, guys. Let's have 40 seconds. But if you want to stand up, that's cool as well. So you can do this if you want. Really up to you. Let's also think about alternating the hand you lead with. So, when I'm in this plank, I'm going to go left hand back, start the movement. And then I'm going to go right hand back. It just changes which muscles in the core, which side of the body is doing all the stability. And rest. Renegade Row. This is where if you've got dumbbells, you want to be using those, or even some. Now, kettlebells are going to fall over. You can do it with no weight. It's exactly the same with no weight. You just don't lift the weights. So, press up. Feet wide to the right. We're 5 seconds in. Let's get going. The idea with this, when you lift the hand up, the core, the hips, the core's strong, the hips don't move. You're going to want to roll. You've got to resist that roll, resist the twist. Okay. Squat on side knee. Okay. Get on there. Do a squat. Lift one leg up. Crunch to that knee. We're going to bring the knee out to the side and lean. We're not going to lean forward. Off you go. With the squat, as always, crease of the hip below the knee. And the knee position, backs in line with the toes. This sucks. 5 seconds. Have a break. Okay, 2 more. These ones are called explosive jacks or power jacks, also called Pikachus, because we charge up your electricity. Pikachu up. Okay, the power you go with, let's go. The power you move with, you can go tentative or you can go really aggressive. It's up to you. We just want to get the feet out and in and the arms out and in before we hit the ground again. 10 seconds to go. If you're really fit, we can do continuous. That is hard. My legs are hurting. 40 seconds, take a break. Final exercise. Whatever these are, okay? Didn't know the name of the exercise, so made it up. Bridge kicks, or something like that, I don't know. Bridge knees, march. Off you go, 40 seconds. If you can't manage the jumping, reach. That's fine as well. Either one. If you try one and you get tired, do the other one, it's fine. All we're doing is exercising, it's not. We're not doing an exam. Who cares if you get tired? You're meant to get tired. 5 seconds. And take a break. Couple minutes rest. Okay. So I think I need to click something to see any comments. Try my phone. See if people are saying anything. It's got an automatic filter on the commenting. I'm not sure if anyone's actually saying anything or not. Let's have a look. So, short break. Meridian Leisure Centre. Let's have a look. People are saying. Okay, it's filtering on my end as well. No worries. Okay, guys. So, start to get your breath back. We'll have about another, what? 30 seconds and then we'll go. Okay. So, get the water in if you need it. We're also looking to get some more houseplants. Comment below if you've got any suggestions. And in local businesses that might need them, or they might sell them, because I'd rather do local than a national chain, anything like that. Comment below. Sweet. So we're going to get ready again. 10 minutes. Woo. So first exercise, reverse brunch, it might as well be. Reverse lunge. I reckon a bit lower. Reverse lunge, which is your step back lunge. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Alternate your legs. And if you've got a weight, you can hold it. When you're doing your reverse lunge, reverse brunch, try and keep your knee in line with the toe. The knees are allowed to go forwards. If anyone's told you that and you're relatively healthy, you've got no knee issues, sack them off, mate. Not worth it. One thing to be aware of, foot position, trying to roll in or out. Your foot can roll independently of your knee moving. Foot rolling in doesn't mean the knee's coming in. Try and keep the balance as well. I say, try and keep the balance as well. Take a break. 40 seconds. We've got your one arm or your two arm burpees. Up to you. Sweaty. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Let's try one arm. See how we get on. And again, if your shoulders get tired, if you lose your balance, two arms, it's fine. Okay. Halfway. Just over 15 seconds to go. Rest. Perfect. Narrow grip press up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Narrow grip. Off you go. Knees are all right as well. Can't manage the feet. Okay, a little extra challenge. Lift your hands off the floor at the bottom of each rep. It's the equivalent of doing a pause squat. If anyone's done those, they feel a little bit harder. Seconds. Takes away the stretch reflex. Muscles like to rebound. They like to stretch and contract like elastic. So taking that away makes it a bit harder. Okay, one leg triple extension, which is your knee up, knee back, bend the knee, go up onto your toes. We'll stick the hips back as well. Off we go, 40 seconds. Because on one leg, you are going to find it hard to control that knee position. If you absolutely can't balance while doing this one, touch the toe down. That's fine as well. Perfect. So, just like a one leg squat and up. One more rep. We've got 3 seconds. 20 seconds rest. Then we change sides. So, single leg, left leg, triple extension now. So, Right leg back, up onto your toes. Bend the ankle, knee, and the hips. Like I said, if you struggle to control that knee position, try and do it wrong like that, then yeah, if you absolutely can't control it, go back onto do a little reverse lunge, then go up onto your toes, that's fine. So from the side, that's what you can do. 10 seconds, or we can do the full version. Steady. Time. 20 seconds rest. Plank walkouts. Everyone loves to hate the plank. I know a few people who I've had to trick into doing it before. It's a fantastic exercise for stability. It gets easy if you do it a lot though, so we can do a variation. Off you go. Any variation that challenges you is good. If anybody's done a gym program with me in the when the gym's open, stir the pot is a fantastic exercise to challenge your stability in that plank position. When you know, you know. Or using a sandbag. Using a sandbag, dragging it under is a really good one. You can do it with a kettlebell as well. We did it on Monday's class, Monday mashup, kettlebells with George. And rest. Take a break. Renegade Row. So, I'll show you without dumbbells actually. Off we go. We do a press up. Lift the hand up. Lift the hand up. That's your variation. It's with the weights, it's just harder. So, again, if you can't manage a press up, go onto the knees, that is all right. But I'd rather you were able to come to the toes for the full version. 10 seconds left. Really brace the core. Pull. Time. 3 exercises, nearly done. Nearly through. Okay. Squat and side bend. So, squat, off we go. Side bend. Bend at the waist, try and get as much flexion as possible. Lateral flexion. And go. Bring the knee out wide. Bend it to here. Squat. Lateral flexion. Oh, that's stiff that side. You can even turn a toe out as well. That will help. Okay, rest. You got the Pikachu, power jacks, Pikachus, whatever you want to call them. Sort the wedgie out. Keep it PG. Both the knees, deep squat. Your heels can come off if you want. Big jack. Come back down. That landing is really important. You keep knees in line with the toes, don't fall in. Charge it up. Get a bit higher this time. Balance. You need to tap your fingers down, it's fine. I'd rather you did that than you fell over. 3, 2, 1, take a break. And then whatever these ones are to finish. So, we have your bridge, reverse plank. It's not a jackknife, is it? I can't remember what it's called. The proper name for it escapes me. You've got this one, touch the toe, lift the hips up. Try and keep the hips off the floor, but when you reach, do that little bridge, get the hips up high. Let's try. How's that work? Your alternative is just to go absolutely bananas and get the hips up and stitch myself up here. Keep going the whole 10 seconds. 5 to go now. Keep the hips high. We're done. We are donezo. Okay, fantastic. So, we're done. Spot you again. Always good. So, thank you very much for taking part. If you took part with me, again, if you did it on demand, whether that's the website or the Facebook page or whatever, thank you as well. You just clicked on it for 20 seconds to increase my views. That helps as well. Helps more people see the video. But do the workout, all right? Make sure you do the workout. So, brain's not working. Yeah, so, same time next week, 6 o'clock Thursday PM, 7:15 AM Friday is your sort of 12 hours with George, 12 hours of madness. Some core on a Thursday and some sweating, cardio, poning work on the Friday morning. Okay, I'll see you next week, guys. Take care. See you next week. Goodbye.